So today we're making good old-fashioned camping comfort food. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, thanks for joining me today. I'm Holly with Let's Go Now Adventures, and today we're making an easy Dutch oven macaroni and cheese bake. Oh, it's delicious. And you know, macaroni and cheese is a favorite with everyone. You can use it as a main dish or pair it as a side dish with your main meal. So once again, thank you for joining me. Our channel is about all things camping. Whether you tent camp or RV camp, our goal is to just help you have a great camping experience. So let's just jump right in and get started on this easy one-pot macaroni and cheese dish. Okay, so what you'll need is some cheddar cheese, some milk, some macaroni. I've got some Dijon mustard, a little bit of butter, evaporated milk, and then we are going to sprinkle some crushed kettle chips on it just to make this recipe over the top delicious. Oh, and a little bit of water. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to put the water and the milk in the Dutch oven and bring it up to a boil over on the coals. So I've got 24 coals started, and I'm just going to start out with all the coals on the bottom, 8 in the middle and then 16 around the outer edge. We just want to bring that water up to a boil, and then we will pour our macaroni in. We want to do the macaroni for, you know, about 8 to 10 minutes, just slightly underdone, because it will continue to cook as we put the rest of the recipe together. Now we are at an elevation of 9,000 feet, so my recipe may take a little bit longer than yours, so just kind of keep that in mind. So I've got 2.5 cups of water here. Get that into the Dutch oven. And then I've got 3 cups of 2% milk. So let's see, 3 cups is good right there. Okay, we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt. And now we're over to the coals to get this hot and up to a boil. So it looks like we're ready to add all the ingredients now to our macaroni. Now my macaroni did take about 15 minutes, but remember I'm high in elevation. But a couple things that I forgot to mention is you do want to continue stirring it while you're boiling your milk and water, because the milk will burn and you don't want that. So as you're bringing your milk and water to a boil, make sure you're stirring it. Another thing is that's preferable to use a wooden spoon when you're making Dutch oven recipes. I left mine at home, so I am using just a regular spoon. Just be careful if you're using something metal that you're not scraping the bottom. So let's go ahead and get everything added. Now most of the milk is absorbed, but as we continue to add the ingredients, the macaroni is going to continue to cook, absorbing the rest of the liquid. So let's go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so we want 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 cups of cheddar cheese. Now you could use cheddar, Colby Jack, you know, whatever you like. I'm using a cheddar jack. Just gonna get 2 cups in here. Now I'm actually gonna be using a little bit more than 2 cups. We're gonna put 2 cups in the recipe, and then when we go to bake it, I'm going to add some more onto the top. So 2 cups, and I'm just gonna kind of stir that in. Oh my goodness, that looks yummy. Now we're going to add about a can of evaporated milk. And once again, it's going to absorb all of that liquid as it continues to cook. Now, this is one of my favorite ingredients, is Dijon mustard or spicy brown mustard. This just adds a little bit of a kick, and you want about a teaspoon. I'm going to go tablespoon because I really like the kick of the Dijon mustard. We're going to add a little bit of pepper, and I think I'll add a little bit more salt. Get it stirred up really good. Ooh, my goodness, that smells good. I love Dijon mustard. Get that mixed in really good. Now I've got my coals ready to go on top because this is where, you know, the Dutch oven really shines, is when we're going to bake this now. So I'm gonna add a layer of cheese onto the top. So once again, I put the 2 cups of cheese in the recipe and stirred it, and I'm gonna add about a cup onto the top. Now we're gonna go back over to the coals and we're gonna bake it for about 10 minutes. Okay, so we baked that for 10 minutes, and can I just tell you, it is ooey gooey, yummy, cheesy. But before I dish it up, we want to let this sit up for just a bit. So as it's cooling, I am going to take my kettle cooked chips. I'm going to scrunch them up. Now, this is definitely optional, but this adds such a wonderful crunch to the macaroni and cheese bake. You know, another thing you can do is you could add some cayenne pepper. You could add onions, so many different things to add, you know, whatever your family likes. But these kettle cooked chips really just add a beautiful little crunch to the macaroni and cheese bake. Look how yummy, delicious that looks. Okay, so it should be a little bit more cool. Oh yeah, it's perfect. See, it's kind of gotten a little bit more solid. So this is going to be perfect to dish up. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. So there you have it. Yummy, delicious, ooey gooey, baked macaroni and cheese. Okay, now for the test. Oh yeah, look at that ooey gooey cheese. It's perfect, and that crunch with those kettle chips makes it over the top amazing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, give us a big thumbs up. We would also love to have you subscribe to our channel, where we put out all sorts of camping tips and tricks. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.